On my kicker tonight, I am fascinated with that new political vocabulary in town, the system. You know, we had a system burst last weekend at the funeral of the late Sergeant Kipyegon Kenei in Baringo, when Deputy President William Ruto sensationally claimed that the system is out to stop him from becoming president, or even worse, the system wants to kill him. I think these claims should be taken very seriously because system in Kenya is such a loaded word that can mean a lot. I discovered this the hard way not too long ago in the course of these duties when we picked the lyrics of a famous song to headline coverage of some serious corruption stories. We got some very furious reactions, but to this date, I have not yet figured out which end of the lyrics, system ya majambazi, we offended. I have since tried to decode the meaning of the word system, and in political terms, system points one towards other words such as establishment and even deep state. The latter, deep state, is associated with a massive American intelligence community that includes the Central Intelligence Agency CIA, the Federal Bureau of Investigation FBI, and the National Security Agency NSA. In Kenya, when we talk about the system, one would assume that it would follow the same pattern, meaning the National Intelligence Service NIS, Directorate of Criminal Investigation DCI, or even the National Security Council. But unfortunately, that is not always the case. In Kenya, especially in recent years, the word system has become associated with small but very consequential cliques that control the levers of state power. They are tight-knit circles made up of power-meddling individuals, some holding powerful state positions, while others derive influence through political or even blood connections to those in power. What I'm saying is, calling this a system or deep state in the American sense of the concept is a misnomer. In Kenya, system is mainly a polite word for bad manners committed in the name of the state. It is a word that pops up when political wrongs are committed. And this happens especially around election time and other high-stake political contests. And some of those acts are as nasty as costing lives and are always clouded in mystery. And one constant, no particular state official ever steps forward to own those acts or to respond to the name system. The system, as a rule, must remain faceless, nameless, amorphous, incapable of being sued or suing. This is why the concerns of Deputy President William Ruto are valid, even if he was until very recently a fierce defender of the system. Proverbially speaking, members of a system like sharing a luxury cabin in a train, and in the Kenyan system tradition, when the train passes through a dark tunnel, system members engage in a nasty guess who did it game, in which someone may get a hot slap in the dark. This painful sequence may be repeated in the next tunnel. That is my kicker.